while speaking about the challenges, obviously many of these solutions and deployments have their own challenges, and most of them are the ones that can be overcome. But if I were to talk about the challenges that is a technology or a CIO or any CXO face while going about implementing technologies for the digital health, the most important one, which I believe right up there, is about skills and is about people. Right? There is a lot of gap in the demand and the supply. Almost as we speak, almost everybody, every health system in the world is looking at using more and more technology and digitalization of healthcare. But while we do that, there is a dearth of resources because we are not still up there when it comes to the skills in the market, which obviously is an opportunity as well, as I see it, because it gives an opportunity for all the educational systems, all the healthcare systems to start looking at ways in which you work on the internships, you work on getting the kids fresh off the colleges and train them. So I see it as an opportunity, but as of now, that is definitely at the top of the challenges that most of us at healthcare face. The second one is related to that, is the lack of enough partners in the larger ecosystem. So any technology deployments needs multiple players to come together. It's the people, it's the health systems, it's the technology providers, it's the system integrators. It could be niche players who understand a particular domain well. As of now, it's perhaps, I'm not sure whether I should use that word, but jack of all, master of none, coming together to deliver that, which is perhaps, I see that as an opportunity. It's because here is an opportunity for players to really work hard to bring up their services a notch above. Here is an opportunity for all the technology players out there to create a focused group on healthcare, which many of the big players have a very focused healthcare division. Here's an opportunity for all the startups and the system integrators to really focus on what does a healthcare as a domain need? How do you build experts within your organization, and how do you work with more and more health systems like ours to get those expertise right? And obviously, this whole ecosystem can only come together if you work very closely with healthcare providers and health systems like us, so that we get the ground reality right. We get to the ground and learn from the people on the ground. So I would say that's, so first the people, second the ecosystem. The third, as in many of the technologies, is about the cost of getting it done. So technology always comes at a cost. It's not always possible that you build ROIs for every solutions that you build. More so when it comes to healthcare. How do you value life? So there's always a reason, and there's a lot of work required there to keep looking at how do you make these solutions affordable, right? This is one industry or one vertical where you're not expected to pass on that cost to the consumer. You are supposed to hold it, and as health systems, and there's a limit to which you can hold it. So therefore, there'll be more and more requirement for health system or providers out there, whether it is system integrators, technology providers, appliance makers, IoT chip manufacturers, all of them to keep thinking on how do you make it little more cheaper. How do you cut that price down and down, but at the same time maintain the quality? So I guess that about sums up. There's a last one, but that's a common problem across. Is about all of this. Digital is all about their ones and zeros. It's all about the data. So if you don't get your data right, and if you don't have the right focus to ensure the data is captured correctly, right at the beginning, when the patient first meets a front office or a cashier or healthcare assistant, at that time itself the data has to be captured perfectly, correctly, and all the aspects of the correct. So that's one aspect of capturing the data right and ensuring the data is clean, which is a problem that exists all across all industries, but definitely a challenge here as well.